All right, let's get started. Hmm, I am all sorts of all over the place. Let's go. Time to annoy Becklook. Becklook is all waiting for us, ready to do the thing. I am freshly showered. Time to go and go to Crystarium and see what they need me for. It's been a nice day. I took yesterday off as usual, and it was a nice, warm, relaxing day. I was mostly half asleep for the most part. I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's sleep most of the day away. It was a good day. It was a good day. Where am I going? I wanted to go to Celia map. Celia. I want to go this way. This is the balcony, right? Yeah, there we go. Ah, here we are. You came as I knew you would. You're a monster you could leave well enough alone, or a demon you could let live, right? Am I right? This demon is undeniably deserving of death. Make no mistake. Cut them down and do just and proper. To act a goodly person. That is just what you are, I can see that. Well, you know. When did you grow impatient and be offended, my friend? Before you pass judgment on this villain, you need to first understand their part in everything. Who were the fallen warriors of light, for instance? Of course, right about now, you might be wondering how I know what I know. Tyrant Winchell, all people got to do with any of this. Let me tell you, Ben, I'm the one who brought the virtue hunters. I'm the one who marked you as potential ally to them and bade you to join them in the requests. I alone knew what had to be done when I saw a sinner when we needed to see this tale of tragedy and betrayal to an end. But come, you have many miles ahead of us still. Calusia and Carter's Crook. Go on ahead and wait for you there. She is fast. I can go with still time and drive the rest of the way. I do hope I have flying. Do I have flying? Yeah, I have flying. You know, I always appreciated the extra little bits and pieces that you do for all of this. It's like you have a little bit here, you have a little bit there, and then it's like there are stories to be told of each little bits and parts. Oh, there's an island wolf. Get it? There's another island wolf. Get it? And there's another island wolf. Get it? Ah, minty fresh. Customer life on the road. I see. That's the my. You recognize this place? I thought you might. Here is where it began, where Ironbird first met Levitt. Still young and lacking in experience, but possesses so much potential. Heroes in the making, you were the keen eye could see. We'll finally fulfill that promise much later, though, after joining with their dear companions, Brandon and Rena Ray. 1 out of number, an elven woman, half bad with a sword. But you are asking a question. Who? There are 5 warriors united all, but she would make 6. Indeed, after adding Albert, there has to be 1 too many. Believe me when I say there was 6 adventurer, lost to history. Her name was Silva. Well, I don't doubt her need to continue this truth. When you walked in Birch's memories, this time and again, did you not? Mm-hmm. When you saw a true villain, a traitor responsible for all their woes. Let's continue the story elsewhere, to Amarang in the fields of Amber. You're the inner journey's head. All this leads to annoying Backlook. The end goal is in sight. Every time we get closer and closer to doing something that will frustrate Backlook, we just get more and more frustrated with our shenanigans. They saw the true villain's face in their memories and told her tale in Calusia. The name in Calusia, but what are crimes, do you ask? Work into my tale and you'll learn. Silva had joined the others before they met Albert. The party of 5 that came to this place took out a connection to study the powerful beasts that had taken residence in the mines. That beast was believed to be the instigator of even more terrible tremors, and so time was the essence. During the hurried search, they crossed paths with a future companion and a competitor aiming to assert their prize. There's another tremor triggered by the beast trapped in all underground, and no choice but to work together to lay it low. To their dismay, even after its death, Earth continued to shudder violently. As the adventurers looked together in their confusion, Albert strode toward the beast's body and grabbed a hold of a curious stone. Stone brimming with untold aether, and he had sought out that he might harness its power to rescue a loved one lost to the rift. So powerful was the stone that it warped the flow of the life stream. Its very existence was a threat. And so, when faced with the choice between one's life and countless others, Albert wept and shattered the stone. He held his comrade's salvation in one hand and cast aside for the greater good. For his sacrifice, he was judged a hero, and in an instant, warrior light was born. In life, Albert was a pragmatic figure, whose wisdom and sagacity were admired by all. They were wondering in his death he would retain his virtue. As Albert mourned a friend he forever lost, Imperial Silva looked at the silent contentment they had taken the first step on their path towards becoming heroes, brave and true. The sacrifices sparked a transformation, which was fuel for the ritual to come. What ritual we may wonder? Fear not, all will become clearer in time. Come with Raktika to sit the swamps. Let's retrace the steps as they are taken to understand the depths of her treachery. It's a very interesting tale because it feels like it was led and it wasn't. So it's very cool. There's very different stories here to be told. Slipper Bro. Here, up we go. And down we go. This place is too is familiar to you now, and days recent long since past. As events at Amarang, Arbor and his companions grew in fame, sparing hours to entreat their aid. The adventurers sought out greater and greater challenges and pursued another as they came to Actica. While here, the hunter ran away and learned that notorious Mark Raham Kritz was near. So under cover, she slipped away from the hours to slay a beast herself. And now Alberta before, of course, you already know what her motive was. Balin Quitz had robbed of her fellow hunters. Only vengeance could redress the balance. Moreover, she did not dare risk their lives her new companions, so terrified she had the mere possibility that would relive that terrible day. So she fears Balin Quitz alone, and would have died for it, had Albert and others not arrived in time to help. Like Albert before, of course, you know what happened next. Her love, her conviction, and her resolve, she was chosen by Hydaelyn. And from that day forward, ran a race for it to never again betray a common's trust. Share with them the triumphs and tragedies, and relinquish the freedom she once held in highest. Bravest, most courageous hunter that she ever was. No one to define what she became in life and in death. Her sacrifice would hasten the transformation, was fuel for the ritual to come. The trio of Sylvan looked on, yet more satisfied or oblivious to her machinations, unaware of it they were dancing to her tune. The journeys continued, and so must ours. Hilla Meg and Lee Gra. The very, very compelling story, because it recaps what people might have forgotten about the story in general, but like there is also a lot here that you might have missed in the background, because there's always see Silva on the storyline. You never really know what her major story is until this part here. As beautiful now it was then, you saw it too, would you not agree? By the death of Balin Quitz, the legend of Arbor and his companions had grown larger even than ever. Thus emboldened, they came to the kingdom of Vortibert. Vortibert has long been troubled by what had dubbed the magical plague, and has since found transformed misshapen fiends that the kingdom's knights had no choice but to put down ere the contagion spread. Brandon had been one such knight. In his youth, he had served the Princess Saldia faithfully, only cast out for a single mistake. Thus, did he take to the road where he met Ardbert and others. Having grown stronger and wiser and more respected, Brandon felt it was time to return and redeem himself with the aid of his comrades. Just that Tadric, the court mage, was unmasked as the mastermind of Orbert's misery. By a disgraced knight's blade was he brought to justice. By his dying breath, Tadric cursed the Princess Saldia, sentencing her to a fate worse than death. At her behest did he raise up his blade, and for the sake of the kingdom, strike her down his liege lady. At a single stroke he forever changed, though not in a way that was necessary. He stood at the precipice, almost forsook his compassion for unflinching judgment, mercilessly turned aside at the last. Thus he did find and embrace true justice, which weighs law and heart together and strives for the greater good. 'Tis a long, difficult road, which one may astray, simply settling for simpler moralities, and expect no less than man who become ridiculously obscene. The sacrifice was strength in the transformation. It was fuel for the ritual to come. As her companions grew even more powerful, so did the two betrayers Silva. Bit by bit, they brought her closer to her goal. It is not yet finished. To Colossia returns, watch me, Tomra, and the last chapter of our tale await. To Tomra we go. That statue has a lot of meaning to work behind it. Slowly but surely, the adventurers are fulfilling their potential. Words of their deeds and Robert spread like wildfire. The legend grew even larger. For all their success, the fledgling heroes were forced to endure more hardship and welcome more sacrifice. There they pressed deeper into the depths of Raktika towards ancient Ronka. It was a dwarf Lemit came to a crossroads, and claiming the magic he desperately desired, he was forced to renounce something equally precious. Dwarves are a reclusive lot, want to withdraw from the outside world that their many traditions be preserved in isolation. As Stoneblight began to spread, they chose to lock away the afflicted and refused to seek outside help. But Lamet would not abide this. She vowed to save her alien kin, sister among them, even if it meant violating dwarven law. With a newfound power to return and cure the sick, and for this she was banished by the Council of Elders. This came as no surprise, for he made peace with it long before. He stood at ancient ruin and called upon forgotten guardians to grant her forbidden knowledge. She knew what then the price would be. She had weighed her traditions and identity against the lives of those she had loved and made her choice. That pained her terribly in what ways only a dwarf could understand. Idling, it would seem. Through hardship and sacrifice was a new warrior light forged. A healer that knew more than any value of life would do anything to see it preserved, even in death. Her sacrifice would nearly complete the transformation, as fuel for the ritual to come. Very soon, then, very soon. While Albert and his companions assembled on evidence of the larger design, threads linking together the dispirited troubles of the realm. A name spoken only in whispers, the Shadowkeeper. A singular force sowing chaos and discord through the Norvent to an unknown end. The Warriors of Light truly wish to save the world, they would need to confront the villain among villains. And an exhaustive search, at the end of the struggle, who do you think they found waiting to welcome them with open arms? Answer to that lies in Lakeland, a final destination. The only walks among us, Ruby. Unknown and unpunished. Go ahead and wait for me on the Laxon Loft. There are preparations to which I must first attend. I mean, it's no big surprise as Celia is the Shadowkeeper, but like, you know, it's pretty obvious. She shares the same model, but you know, her story is one of that of it's different and interesting because it all ties into the sort of the Eden storyline too. There are elves here. Here we go. Destination. Here we go. I like your sword though. Her sword is the same one as the original weapon that the Shadow Hunter uses. Shadow Doggo. Damn you, Scylla. Comrades in arms, friends. We were, and that we are. Everything I said, everything I felt, all true. It meant the world to me. You're a bloody Shadowkeeper. What the hell was this for? For you, for every one of you. Fortune of the heroes were her blessing that she might choose you as her champions. Ruthless rage consumed by pursuit of power to save his friend no matter the cost. The sacrifice of warrior born. Mortal hunter scarred by tragedy, never again to trust in others. Her sacrifice, a warrior born. Disgraced knight who yearned to steal his heart in justice's name. His sacrifice, a warrior born. Troubled healer, born by tradition, torn between tradition and love. Her sacrifice, a warrior born. And their leader, adventurer with heart of overflowing love for his dearest companions, must bring his axe to bear against his own. I sacrifice a warrior born. I am the villain you seek, to keep her shadows from a world shrouded in the dark. Our struggle, this world will be shattered and its soul saved. Well, this ought to be interesting. Saw it all, did you? Thought you might. Our risk of had not showing us exactly what we need to see, if not what we want to or when. Anyway, Silva, the real name, it doesn't matter. Like you, I'm not from this world. Crossed the rift and came to him first. Our home, the Furtive, fell to dark and calamity that mirrored the one who nearly claimed this world. I was one of several heroes that failed to save it. The boy Uncle High, I glimpsed in your memories. He was a friend. Like him, I heeded the words Asians and may redress the balance. Chose to came here in the haste of the rejoining worlds. A shard, subsumed by dark, demands a mirror of blinding light. Primordial forces will strive to achieve equilibrium. A solution. A single solution, I believed. For a flood of light to consume the shard in entirety, in no use. The Asians made it clear by being brought to the brink. No further. The task was difficult, the plan was simple. Soul's predisposition to light, punishing heroes in the making. I'll bring them together Ardbert and his companions and groom them for a higher purpose. I'll play the part of a comrade and guide the course, all while laboring in secret to pit stronger and stronger enemies against them. Now finally, once they were warriors of light, brave and true, I revealed myself as a warrior of darkness and extinguished their radiance forever. Thus, this world will be prime for rejoining, and the source for our calamity. Asians who called themselves Mitra and Logrif, confident it would succeed. Indeed, Ardbert and others rose to the occasion, as I knew they would. But not to be. I misjudged Ardbert. His comrades before him had made their sacrifices in turn, and as their mirror, I had grown stronger for it. And he embraced their role and struck me down, victory with mine. Ardbert, dear Ardbert, did not forsake his heart. In the end, he chose mercy, chose love, and I was undone. Rest you knew. He sought Mitra and Logrif and granted him he refused me. They accomplished everything they set out to achieve, and the flood came and washed it away. In the wake of my betrayal, I would look on from the shadows, reflect on my many sins as all fell to ruin, denied death, even now, perhaps ever after, as my fragment of my essence endures. One day, years ago, my fallen comrades rose again as the cardinal virtues. Coincided with the arrival of the first scions, I soon later realized, defense against the forces marshaled to undo my failure. I can be assumed the Asians planted the idea in Vafri's head. They're his creations, after all. Though the graves in Yulmorian territory, it is doubtless a simple matter to have their bodies exhumed and prepared. Who am I to speak? Being one, I think when I say this, I saw these abominations he had wrought in their image, while filled with such despair, such anger. Cannot unwrite the past. The soul is stained with blackest sin, and I will not pretend I can be otherwise. This act, I could not ignore. If the Asians were going to such lengths, surely others would cross the rift in due time. So I hatched a plan. As soon as guide Cecilia and take residence in Crystarium, take measures to bring the most ambitious adventurers. Of individuals driven more of my mere coin, virtue hunters. That way, when the enemies the Asians feared more than any came to the first, the stage would be set. They would join the hunter's quest to unmake Vafri's simulacra and set their souls to rest once more. So you did, Ruby. Virtues are no more. While untimely responsible for the creation, the devil is set on our doomed path, lingers still. You know, there always no other heroes to save this world. The truth I kept hidden in the shadow is yours. There are no more secrets to share. Now I ask you to grant me which Ardbert could not. Death. Still have a duty, Davers. No, don't do this. Don't you dare spare me like he did. How can you stand there and say I deserve to live? Knowing everything I did, the lives I destroyed, the chaos I wrote. Warden's pale in comparison. Surely there's no greater villain than the Shadowkeeper. Which is why you must have lived to atone for your deeds. Could have expected a hero to say something like that. How does one even seek atonement? This undiscovered country with no charged stars to guys. Well, however, I know where to find it. Perhaps Perhaps I might I'll find purpose in preserving my comrade's legacy, helping others understand the sacrifices that made them true heroes. For now, he'll return to Crystarium and continue to assist Glenard, turning the forgotten tales of the Warriors of Light. We'll be good friends, you and Albert, in another life. Maybe you and I as well. They have to be so dramatic sometimes. Sometimes characters can be so dramatic. Dramatic about it. It's like, I've done so many terrible things. It's like, what? It's not like anybody else hasn't done anything dramatic. You can just like talk it over with over a pint. Just keep on doing the things you're doing. Tell you, I'm not accustomed to wearing armor any longer. Something moving about it is enough to tax my strength. Fighting? Ugh. Any one of the captains of Lena's recruits could probably put me flat on my back. Fortunately, I need to rely on my sword to spread the truth of my fallen comrades' deeds. Only words and passage of time will see their legacy redeemed in the eyes of the people. Thank you for accompanying me on my journey of remembrance, Ruby. May your deeds ever be remembered and celebrated, and all heroes deserve. I need water. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Safekeeping. There is Ruby, loitering around the stairs like any other old day. Heroes are ready to be gone back to your world for good, and it was too late. Just bring crystals belong to the Warriors of Light. Here they end up with you out here, a lot of defeated the virtues. I assume you have Arberts as well? I gave that to Seto. Indeed, that does seem appropriate. His bond with Seto is deep and enduring. As others, hope you might be persuaded to leave him in my care. Only right. Like Arbor should accompany you on your journey to set this world back on your proper course. Yeah, now you have a home to return to, although first it's yours. After all they did to keep it safe, they deserve to be here while it sees what its future holds. Yeah, you got a point there. Oh, don't make that face. It's not a big decision, but it needs to fall entirely to you. Robert's here to care about the Warriors of Light as much as you do, aren't they? Oh yeah, let's talk to Giot. That's some damn fire ale. How many should order for you? I know I'm much of a drinker, so 6, 7? Well, you want to help me decide to fill Lamb's Crystal and others too? Does this place have any bigger tankards? Oh, you insist. Look, Reed always be drinks, plural, so I'll make sure he joins us. Maybe find Grandson while I'm at it. You go on and wait for Sir Container. Order a drink while I'm out here. Good to see you, Ruby. What is to say as Gia's so worked up? Crystals, eh? That sounds like a conversation worth getting everyone together for. Look, we do really promise to pay for Giat's drink. Is that a disaster in the making? Not just hers, rounds for a lot of us. Maybe that lad has a few things to learn about coin and scarcity of. Still not been turned on his generosity. Go tell the barkeep we'll be needing food and ale for the table. Fine, please tell me to try to exercise some restraint. I'll carry you back to the room again. Here we are. How much of a hard start did you get? Should I ask him to bring out the cask? She's already sauced. I reckon we should hear out Ruby first. Well, you know, it's about the crystals and handing it over and, you know, stuff like that. You're telling me that Barbie was not but countenance and not to mention Shadowkeeper, and from a different world, that's laying a bit thick. Really raises questions. Quite. How she retains her useful visage. Not that. I had my suspicions about her. Another night, I was at the counter, quaffing my ale, having a grand time, and next realized I'm outside without a guild in my name. Ain't the first time. It only be the power of the Shadowkeeper. Not that you drink enough to fell a small army. Ruby says it's true, I'm inclined to believe it. It is a matter of entrusting the crystals to her. She's right, this is Brandon's home, and ours too. It's home to important memories. Not all of them are good, maybe, but everyone they loved is laid to rest here. I agree, and Albert belongs here. Albert's crystals would settle in this world. Lambert would want to be near. Ren and Ray as well, I think. She wanted to be with her friends in the place that she loved. Alright. We're all in agreement. Seems we agree. Toast then to the Warriors of Light. That's a lot of drink. Drink up, I'm paying as bounty hunters. I also expect you to take proper advantage of that. Hate to disappoint, but not much alcohol. This juice looks nice, though. Let's not. That is not juice. Like a light from one drink. How do you manage this? Twice the mess in half of the time of normal patrons, I swear. I heard your conversation, by the way. Did you agree with your friends? Crystals are yours, Storykeeper. Legacies are safe with me. You have my word. Thank you. Wow. You feel them. The memories. Why? Why, damn it? All just like Ardbert. Betrayed you. Manipulated you. You still. Isn't this the... You followed me as a comrade, a friend, till the very end. Isn't this the Final Fantasy VIII music? I don't like the Final Fantasy. Managed to clean up after you, for the most part. Next time we set out on Populand. Nevertheless, I'm grateful to entrusting these to me. As long as I live, I'll never stop sharing the true tale of the Warriors of Light. My friends. Hero's Journey now made available. Fought around the clock. Diabolical Bismarck. A finish like this. Okay, I need to finish Fought around the clock. Alright. Trials. War. As talk. Unrestricted party. Join. Bum 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 bum. I love this man. He's a fun fight. It's just like, I'm glad most Final Fantasy bosses don't go untargetable anymore, but like, please do not go untargetable. There's a boss in Final Fantasy that in PSO2 that does the whole untargetable thing as well. So. Bop. Grab. Plane sphere. Confront Ravana. And Limitless Blue. Even looks like an airship. I could probably kill it in one pass. Hi. We'll slam. And then field generator, which will prevent the slam. And then dragon killers. It's like brilliant o'clock over there. It's like when you stop streaming, it's like 10, and then it's like 6, isn't it? Right now, 4 a.m. onwards. Oh gosh, holy! Oh, you're on a sick day. Okay. Well, that explains a lot. While you're actually here at a stream. Hey, you know what I'm doing? I'm actually multi-streaming. If you check the Discord, I actually do this on YouTube now too. Yeah, I'm on YouTube and Twitch at the same time because Twitch contracts allow us to do this now. It's actually kind of neat. One of my streams hit 1,500 views. I'm like, no! How did this actually happen? I have no idea how that actually happened. It's beyond me how that actually happened. But I am live on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Yeah, it's really nice. I'm very happy about this new contract. It's really quite it's really quite nice. Although something about my tracking just buggered up again. I somehow managed to stick my nah. When you use Restream.io, it allows me to see both in both chats at the same time. Quite nice. Quite nice. I'm able to see both at the same time. It's like, neat. Shift R. Hold on. My tracking has gone wonky. Hold on. I'm gonna load my character again, real quick. Yeah, my tracking has just gone wonky for some reason. Hold on, I have to reset that. I don't know what's wrong with it. Sometimes I hit a combination of keys, and my face, my expression expressions start just get glued, and I'm like, I forget. I don't even know what my expressions expressions are melded to. So I'm like, you have it easy because you're like because you have a PNG, obviously. So, but like my expressions just get glued in the in a thing. So you know. I was just like grinning all the time. I'm like, no, that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. That's not right. It's not right at all. Why is it not right? That is so dumb. But yeah, like weird. It's so weird. One of my I guess one of my videos trended all of a sudden out of nowhere, and I had like 1,000 over 1,500 views on it. I was like, and it was just a regular stream. I was like, wow, where did all these views come from? It was wild. Thank you, man. I love her. I was just blown away. I was just absolutely blown away. Diabolical Bismarck. See here. Because my YouTube channel has increased quite a bit. All right. Do I have to finish this here? I guess I have to finish this up here. I have to go and drop these off. I guess I have to drop those off to before I can do the next part of the quest. But I'll have to go and talk to Sila after the next part here. What I'm trying to do is finish up the lingering threads of the 13th shard before I do 6.5, and 6.5 is like it's got a bunch of references to side stories here in the 13th is like the last big push against the void. Void, where it's like, yes, we're going to fight Zeramus. And I'm like, I do not want to fight Zeramus until I have these side stories unlocked. Just because I'm sort of pedantic that way. That'll extreme. Elegant tombstone, very creative tombstone of divinity. Let's see here, Zervan. 1.9%. Okay. All right. Now go back to Crystarium. I believe this is where it starts because it wasn't starting over at Uncle High. Let's try going back to the Aethernet. Aspiring Aether Watcher, rate and review. Hero's Training. Ah, here we go. Yeah. So what were you planning on streaming next, Kuma? Uncle High. You admit we were working with Elizabeth. And then just go back to Mordona. Ah, I'm so dry today. It's like a dry day. I'm so thirsty. Hey, what's up, kid? Well met, Ruby. What brings you here today? Well, I'm bringing tidings from Scylla in the first. New permanent immortality and our regrets. Well, I have this gemstone. I can just stuff you into it. Of course, all I require is your soul. Oh, that's funny. We need an expert in spirit vessels. Oh, that's funny. All I need is your soul. I need an expert in spirit vessels. We're just gonna stuff a boy into crystal. Hi, Arianche. Yeah, we're gonna put this in here, and yeah. Decent spot. I wonder what kind of book she's reading. Ray's guard his vessel well. soul would form into a true body. As things examine, persistently use flesh and blood vessels surely have cause. Well, time to go and talk to Becklook. You would not believe how the ride Becklook just gave me when I did this the last time, and now I'm doing it again. And Becklook is just gonna tear my head off. I mean, I've already shoved a Manderville into a soul capsule. It's like Gachapon. Shake the thing and get a random soul. Back again, are you? Glad you go so fond of Novrand. I would be. Had to expression you a lot when you were about to ask me for something. Best not to tell anyone about this, lest you suddenly find yourself everyone's first choice in interworld ferry services. You did what? After all the perils you failed to face and the labor undertook to return to your world, you brought another soul across the rift. You have no common sense. Nope. You have no common sense? Nope. Clearly. Nevertheless, is one peace of mind. I'll assume you have a compelling reason for this. Moving the spirit from Vessel easy enough, I suppose? It'll require a few moments about breathing down my neck. Also, your friends are not need to materialize with clothes on, so they will want an audience. You should wait here, perhaps to pick the opportunities of self-reflection. Oh, very well. At least I tried. Find out wanting stirs directly then. Goodness gracious. That is hilarious. Absolutely destroyed. Why don't you speak with Sword? Very well, you done my son. I've been saying that in my request often enough. How long were you meant to wait for this friend of yours? I do have work to do, you know? Ah, here you are. Pardon the delay. It took some car robes of appropriate size. Is this him? Ah, he's back. Silva! Uncle High! It is indeed, it is I. Trust me, I can hardly believe I am here myself. I should think so. I said Ruby to ask after you. It never occurred to me that you might be able to cross the rift without Alcian aid. Lost your taste for subterfuge, I see. My choices and my reason are my own now. I have faith in them and myself and cannot hide who I am. Speaking of which, Uncle High was enough to fill me in and like some, and I was interested in a spelled hero of the Furtif serving libations at the wandering stairs. That hero should be you, surpassing the scope of even my considerable imaginings. Was that you in Greenwich Litz? So long ago. Not so long for me, perhaps you, mayhap. I thought I might put those days behind me. Perhaps those were the best. They're not all bad memories. They never are. I'd very much like to hear your story. Should be willing to share it. Our world, like this one, had its share would-be heroes, myself and Uncle High among them. Like your warriors of light, however, each one was unaware or unconcerned with our fellows. The fight is to fall alone, and the insidious Aphor our sight used to steal primals, corrupted one's noble souls, and turned them one by one to darkness. Even those who resisted his faith could not escape its consequences. I was surprised, perhaps, why we continued to struggle in solitude, despaired by acid machinations, only as our world met its death. Only the death could be undone. So much of the first was consumed by light. Our home was consumed by darkness. A balance in life were restored even that scarred land they called empty. Such a thing is possible, and the reverse could not bring light back to the 13th. Even the Asians considered the 13th lost, unless it excluded from the rejoining. But say you have a way of making miracles happen? Anything is possible. Doesn't sound like an empty platitude coming from you. It was the same with Ardbert. Pardon interruption. It's just a closer examination of conditions of the 13th before we form any conclusions. How about we go about that safely? According to the records, there were a group who worked out how to open small void gates, which would summon minor fell beasts and the like. Imagine that nature could work. I'm sure any with knowledge of the original techniques still yet live. There's one right over there. Hanar has the ability. How fortunate. Let's inquire about this Hanar immediately. Yes, you do that. In the meantime, I will remain serene for peering into the depths of the void without endangering ourselves. Use this to contact me when you're ready to prepare to open the gate. You shall, at the very first opportunity, I promise. Thus begins the adventure. Hi, Taynor. Always a pleasure, Ruby. Hi, but who's your friend? I don't believe we met. Yeah, I'm not from this world. The situation is kind of complicated. Hopefully you may be willing to assist me. It is true that we have means with portals. Call them hollows, and it was true one of these I was drawn into the rift. So it is possible. Now, with my power alone, I understand the greatness of your need, and when I had Albert still on my side, I'm glad to make the attempt. The technique requires a combined force of our energies and resonance. One person's magic is insufficient to ask her to assist. No other consents, our etheric reserves are roughly equivalent. Physical similarities suggest our energies are not incompatible. I fear I underestimate the difficulty of our task. Albert was born for this, and even so, it took us years before our efforts were perfectly in step. Realize there's a lot to ask, considering we just met, could not at least attempt it. This is what such magic I ever heard of, might actually be able to save my home. May I interject? You recall the crystals in my possession preserved memories of former warriors alike, including Albert's in etherical form. Uncle here has particular talent in interpreting the minds and motives of ethereal beings, the primals. I can apply the same principles to interpret Albert's crystal. Experiment for trying, at least. Go fetch it. Speak to me, Albert. His memories of trainer remain. They do. Such strong sentiment with them. Trainer, you should know that Albert designed nothing to rush us rescue her, his dearest friend. So held so fiercely the memories of that technique he mastered because he hoped there may be your salvation. On Albert, I won't let him go to waste. Do what I can to help to see the 13th restored. Thank you. Won't pretend I understand what has gone on here. Let's keep them from running headlong into anything too dangerous, will you? Yeah. Nothing to worry about so long as you're around, I'm sure. Wicked White, I almost forgot. I have half a dozen orders to fill. You notified me when you made progress at the gate. Let's see here. Let's try and make it as... No objection, Tainer. I'd like to practice creating hollows as soon as possible. Of course, not within the Crystarium. And you succeed in opening even the smallest window in that realm, and fighting to fellow creatures will emerge. Follow me. Alright, let's where are we going? Where are we going here? Yeah. Alright. We're going to the front. Fellow creatures, and I have one clinging to my soul right now. It's like, what is that? I was like, that's a smoothie. It's a smoothie. We've just got a smoothie on our hands. Assuming no one ventures deep, the solution location should be suitable. Look high when I give the word, begin channeling your Aether. Now Albert's memories will have told you as much, but it's imperative you maintain focus on our Aether resonance throughout this process. With that, Ruby, with that in mind, Ruby, ask you to take care of your creatures that emerge from the hollow. Do not be a strength to challenge you, and will allow to adjust our attunement without risk. Alright. Then let's begin. One, flow where I tell you to. Pay attention, match your focus. Opened. It's small, but enough to let something through. Be ready, Ruby. It is such a small thing. Was far too much effort for such a small gate. On the contrary, given as your first attempt, it's incredible you succeeded at all. Now, try synchronizing your breath with mine. Focus on the rhythm of the ethereal flow. Alright, I'm ready. Ah, it's a bigger one now. Arthur Hollow. Of course, the voice may be proportionately stronger. Oh, it's one of these. Flop. Where breath ends, mind begins, right? If you flow, mind follows. Giver. Always playing the void arc music. Unbelievable! Full attunement so soon. You're ready, Ruby. Ah, that's a big one. Still level 80 though. You need to grasp the principle now. Only need to remember the feeling for next time. I almost feel that I do remember it. Aver is familiar somehow, but it's impossible, of course. Well, that's to be expected because they're the same person. Tater and I are capable of performing the necessary magics. I'd like to make an attempt at investigating the conditions on the 13th. I told you to contact Beck Look. Ruby, are you there? Hope you're not lost focus on the Void problem. Exciting breakthrough to share. I'll work a Porksy-related genius, I would say so myself. Beck Look, excellent timing. We made considerable progress as well. I'm ready to open the portal when you are. Well then, we can say meet me at Laxenloft forthwith. Far enough from any major Aphrites to avoid the sort of Aphrodite interference that would be a hindrance to our observation of the void. Very well. We'll see you at this Laxenloft and on, so as soon as I can locate it. Lead the way. I too am eager to be one step closer to our goal. You don't mind if I think of it as our goal, do you? I would be honored. Thank you, Tanner. I like the real cool idea about the first and stuff. About multiple worlds in the Final Fantasy XIV. It's just seeing that there are different characters with the same name, with different names, but they're all basically the same person, and they don't have to look all identical. They don't have to live at the same time, but they're all similar in different ways, and there's the same soul, and it just resonate, and they're all resonating at the same time, and that's really kind of cool. Which is really neat. Neat if I do say so myself. It's a really nice way to say. A nice way of doing the duplicate clause without having to do just regular duplicates. Here's Beck Look has yet to arrive. Patience, Uncle High. Hope you weren't waiting too long. But I didn't think you wanted to see this for myself. 13 was my home too, if you recall. Right, as I explained, we won't be doing the one seeing, strictly speaking. Familiar, we cover all the information we need. assuming you can create a hollow for it to pass through. Oh, nicely. Now fly, my Porksy, fly! Well, it's made it in. Someone's coming out. My, that's an ugly one, isn't it? We're all in. Thank you for clearing that up. I'll be back any moment now, but I can't sense it. Odd. Perhaps it's lost. Ruby created an Aphric beacon as she did for me. Maybe it might be able to find its way back more easily. It may work. Give it a go. Keep at it. Ah, distinctly Porksy-like presence. I see the snout. There we are. Now close that hollow before anything follows. Well, we got our info. I believe it is performing thoroughly as instructed. Good Porksy. His luck, its observations may indeed lead us to a means of driving the darkness from the 13th. However, I need to review his findings in detail before I can tell you more. It takes years to deduce a suitable solution. I admit, I'm impatient to find a way forward. I endured millennia with half as much hope as I have now. I must wait, as in what I shall do. Like Ruby and your warriors of light, persevere until my world is safe once more. That is what a hero does. I think you'll make a good one. You as well. That's an excitement for the time being. We should head over to one of the stairs. Clear that Paul anxiety surge is spreading all over the place. That's nice. It helps set up a lot of stuff. I think the next step after this, since I've done, I finally finished Eden, is to do a 6.5 on my alt here. Finally do the thing I want to do, and just get it done over with. Do the full storyline. I think my throat will be wrecked if I narrate it though, but like it'd be nice to do the whole thing again. Because I like story. I like story is good. Story's good. Wanted to narrate this one though. Ah, you're tearing hell and hole. Not any doubt you would, of course. And how do you search for the hologo? Here you have the information we need to save the 13th. Take some time, years, maybe, until we can be certain. So here as long as it takes. On that subject, I've been thinking. We were interested in joining us, as bounty hunter, I mean. Serg and I hunt out senators and our threats. At first was say that Remy is far from safe. You help protect the people here. I think I would fight like that with the people. I can do that. Perhaps I'll find the strength I need when the time comes. Strength, you say? Seems like you could use a dwarf for the massive hammer. I love these all four of these. May share the tale of her team with a few other noted hunters. I know what it feels like to fight for something you've already lost. You need to find a way to make it right. I know it's not easy to find a fight your own, inconvenient as that little truth may be. Thus, the new team is born. Let's call for a toast. I don't object, as long as the law carries their weight. I'm a bounty hunter, not a fuka herder. I love them. They're a good team. Thank you so much, all of you. An honor to fight by your side. I shall do my best to justify your faith you have shown in me. See my home. Someday I can hope to visit together. Ah! Oh, that is so good. Finally, after all this time, I have finished the stuff that I wanted to do. Ah. Oh, goodness. It just took forever. I have done Eden. I have done the Shadowkeeper stuff. I have done all the things that I needed to do done for all this stuff. Wow. It feels like my alternate characters are starting to get more and more complete, and I still have to do that for for my main secondary character as well. So it's like, why hell? Why do I torment myself like this? Forging, collect. I don't know how. Oh, Real Falls. Okay. Confirm. There's a lot of stuff I want to do, and it's like, let's see here. Gather. The Rickroll animals. I was listening to a live karaoke last night, and man, it went hard. Really makes me want to try karaoke for myself, but I don't know. I'd have to really put some effort into warming up and stuff. It's like I can't go into that cold. I'd have to really find a set playlist, work it all out, start practicing music again. I mean, scuff karaoke is one thing. Performing live before an audience is another. You know, like I want to do my best. You know, I like the idea of singing, but like, you know, I really want to try singing for a live audience again. But it's been such a long time since I've actually done singing. I started singing at the beginning of my VTuber career, I guess I could call it. And I'm like, it was very scuffed, very off the cuff. I don't really have a place to record anyhow, but I will try. I mean, I will give it a try when I can. But trying, whenever I do record, somebody's like always telling me, "Oh, you should do this, I should do that." I'm like, please, I'm doing multiple takes at once. I have to. I can't. I'm doing multiple dry takes at once. I can't do it. Ugh. It feels really silly. But I'm doing. I'm trying. I'm trying the best. And there's like noise everywhere, so you know. I don't really have a. I don't have room to do this all in, you know. Basically streaming in public. Not like I'm like streaming in a McDonald's or anything, but like, you know, I don't have a private room or office to do this in. Which is why I invest so heavily in noise canceling and stuff. And it's like, and my family works around me and stuff. It's like, You have stuff things to do. I have things to work with. There are set guidelines for whenever I'm live for privacy and stuff. And it's very nice that I'm able to do what I do, but like, yeah, I know. There we go. All of that is settled. See if I have any more things to buy and sell. Exports. I have Anacillium, produce and leavings, sanctuary furs, fleeces. I have a lot of this stuff. Tall tails, practical ponytails, vacationer memories. Colorful carrot soul. An alligator horn. Oh. I'm almost a rank 17, which is nice. I'll be able to reach that later on. Alright. I think that's just about it for now. Go and check the airships. And check the house. Go check airships, check house. And that'll be it for today. And then next solo stream will be PSO2. Will be PSO2 with story mode on the main on base. I'll be doing base. I don't know if I'm going to be doing base tonight or I'll be doing base tomorrow. But we'll see what goes on there. So that being said, I guess that'll be it for today. All right, y'all have a wonderful day. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you later on. Bye.